I just hope you don't have to add caption to what I'm saying.
Probably caption either
Although,
way, because you ain't American, so fuck you.
Damn.
What?
Hey guys, welcome to New Bed. I am No Stop, new host.
That's not what? Huh?
I'm joking.
No. Okay, you ain't taking over the job right now. Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay, here's the actual host, the amazing Boredom. Thanks everyone for your applause. Yes, insert applause in the recording. Not because I'm that amazing, but because I'm so self-centered. Wait, that's how it goes, right? And then what? And then
the podcast just ends right there.
hey, you're messing up the intro. Okay, we're here once again with a bunch of people. Doesn't matter how many. Okay, it doesn't matter if I complain about it. Doesn't matter. I'm here with No Stop the Immortal, as his Discord name goes. I mean, when I introduce them, their social media will pop up on screen for a little bit. So here you go, No Stop, talk for a bit.
Hello, how are you? I hope you're good. Yes.
And then we have, I think he has mic trouble, so we'll probably introduce him later. Maybe he'll come back. We have a new guest. You say new guest? Who's she? But he was in the last one. Okay.
You're
Sorry.
not saying his name. No, don't say his nickname, please.
Sorry. We have another guest. A lot of people like to. Okay. I don't know. What do you want to be called? Do you want me to call you by your nickname? Because I will.
That'll get bored of cancel.
Yeah, okay. And me not having Finley's thumbnail or profile picture on my screen won't get me canceled. All right, yeah, okay.
I mean, that's Finley.
Well,
what do you expect?
Are you okay with me saying the other name? I have no idea if that's I don't know if that's like too revealing of a name. Hello?
I mean, he like has as like his YouTube.
Here, I'll just mute myself and I'll say it.
what name?
Oh my god.
Sorry, it's. Yeah, I mean, I have it on my YouTube also.
Okay. So okay,
Yeah,
here we have.
that's
I mean,
what
that's it for. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. This is all good content for 2 minutes, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, it helps the podcast go longer in case we run out of topics, whatever. Okay, so we have here Marcel. It's that. Hi. How's it going? He's a new guest. How are things? How it be? How it do?
Hey everyone from Moldova. I just wanna say Paște fericit and Christos a înviat. It's basically Happy Easter and Christ as a reason for, in case anyone from East Europe tunes in.
Yes.
I'm just a freak from Boredom's Discord server, so make sure you join.
I'll put the link in the description below. Hopefully I don't regret doing that, but it's the only way to have people pop in. You know, that's how it works. Currently, I cannot hear our other guest at the moment. Oh, he's about to switch. Well, okay, we'll just go back to him in the intro in a little bit. Let's read some comments from the last video. Those are always good. It helps us enjoy. We have Taco Beat. He says, "Never been so hard in my life." Thank you, Taco.
Yeah.
That's a very good comment. Neither have I. George, we have finally a podcast we didn't know we wanted, but one we needed! Exclamation point. Thank you. I mean, it's kind of crazy. The first episode, we kind of went all over the place, but since we kind of got the gist of idea.
Shush.
So next comment. From someone named No Stop, please.
Who's that?
Nona. That wasn't going to happen. Thanks for that. It'd be nice if he said a timestamp, but that No Stop guy seems kind of cool. He kind of has a weird looking picture. He has a weird picture of Megabean and kind of sus looking, but you know. Whoops. Imagine I get copyright strike on
Okay, does this work now?
Yes.
Give me-
There he
For fuck's
is.
sake.
We have...
Switched onto my laptop, wouldn't work. Switch onto my phone, didn't work. Decided to leave and join back, now it was.
Hey, Fushi.
Fushineko is here. Let's go. How it doing? How you be?
Round of applause.
We'll have like the fake
How you
applause,
doing?
like you know, those fake applause. I'm giving myself extra work on this editing, but whatever. Who cares?
You do stuff?
We read comments from the YouTube video. We talked a bit. Anyways, who is doing that? Stop doing that,
Doing what?
please. I hear someone breathing, blowing air in a mic. It's like,
Oh, that might be my fan.
how you have? Oh, maybe you don't have the Discord audio set up. Who cares?
Nani?
Anyways,
Fushi
Okay.
gets blow live from his OnlyFans.
disgusting! How dare you? Okay, I lost track of what I was talking. Okay, today's theme of the day, I'll have it like pop up on screen all fancy, hopefully, is music. Everyone likes music. Everyone hates music. We all adore music. We all disadore music. That's not a word.
No way.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So,
But the real question is, what's your opinion on penis music?
penis music? Is that a real
You've never
thing, or
heard of
is that
penis
one of those?
music?
Isn't that just
That's
memes?
You've
Oh,
never heard of
that's-
penis music?
Isn't this actual just memes? I don't think it's actual music, right? It's not
Here.
like those weird wacky sounds, like oh zany and stuff like that.
Here,
Man's about to have a whole revelation.
penis.
So they're. Oh, I don't think I can listen to this live. Can I? Well, I can listen to it. Oh, I can listen to it live. Oh, how about no stops? While I take a listen to this, you give intro and background about penis music, as you say. Give some background, maybe stuff to talk about with it while I listen.
Alright, so penis music, as people may know of it, is about some insane guy in asylum that is supposed to get executed by there was some president I forgot the name of. Oh, it's Bill Clinton, and there's like two servicemen on the side. Everyone is dancing and happy about it, while penis music is playing in the background. It's an amazing video that I recommend you watch every day and sacrifice your soul to. You will not regret it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You- Honestly, I thought penis music was something lewd. Something you shake the snake to.
Nah.
Interesting. Well, the more I know.
I will show you the actual video.
So is this just? So is it just a meme to call it penis music?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, 'cause I'm like, what? There's no genre called penis music. Come on.
I mean,
You know,
there's a song by Da Vinci's Notebook called Enormous Penis.
The group
so-
is called Da Vinci's Notebook.
and they made an
Actually,
amazing song called Enormous Penis. So
It's like barbershop music.
Oh, yeah. That's a good song. I like that. That's a good, yeah. I have a
Yeah,
so
that's our theme song.
that's in relation to that. Do you think if that song were released in today's day and age, do you think it would actually do worse to compare to what it came out like 10 years
Pretty
ago?
sure it released in today.
Do you think it would
There's
even?
still not that much of a difference.
Do you think it would be even able to release or get more controversy today? What do you think?
To be honest, anything controversial now is actually stuff that's good.
Is it though?
I mean, technically the Mario movie is going to be controversial because there's no woke politics in it.
Does it though? I watched it. I did not see anything woke in there.
Yeah,
you seen
that's the
it?
thing. That's why it's controversial, because there's nothing woke in it. Yeah, it's pissing off feminists.
You know what? I was disappointed. You guys need to know this because you don't want to waste your money and not know this. I'm sorry to tell you guys. There was no Do the Mario in the movie. There was no one dancing to Do the Mario. I know, right? I was actually disappointed. I actually was thinking if they were gonna reference it. Bro, they got
They should have.
They got the
They
voice
referenced the
actor.
TV show.
They got the voice actor. I think from the TV show in it.
They
No,
got
sorry.
the
The voice
original
actor.
Mario voice actor.
Sorry. The Mario voice actor for it was either the cartoon or the video game voice actor, but he was in there. He also voices the father.
Video game. It's the video game voice actor. They also brought in the DK rap, but they didn't credit the creator of it.
Yeah. Okay. So no stop, Marcel. They did a short rendition of the DK rap song for Donkey Kong 64, and in the credits they just say from Donkey Kong 64. They didn't even reference the actual guy. The actual guy on Twitter thought it was funny because they asked him like, does this mean your name is officially Donkey Kong 64? He says, I guess so. And they said, thank you, Mr. 64. And he started laughing.
Boredom. Check DMs.
That sounds super
I don't know if that's
suspicious.
true. Let's check though. Let me check. I have no idea. I forgot. I guess so. I mean, he could be a special guest.
So guys, new member.
Just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding.
Wait, so do you think if I sing the song, will I get copyrighted? What do you think?
I mean, for singing it, no.
It depends.
I was actually so disappointed. I was like, dude, come on. You cannot have Do the Mario, swing your arms. Like, bro, how can you not have Chris Pratt doing that? Well, I will say, I'm not, this isn't spoiling because you know who it is. Like, Jack Black as the Bowser was at peak. It was pretty good. And his song that they have a music video for it now. It's actually pretty good.
I'm pretty sure it's called like Peaches.
Yep, it's called Peaches, and they're talking about it being nominated for Oscars. Like, it's got potential for it.
Oscar? I don't know about that.
No, people are actually talking about that, saying, hey, it's probably worth it.
I don't know about that, but I mean, it's not a bad song. No, because like it's a joke song. Would you consider? I don't think okay.
But it's still a really good song.
Well, yeah, it's a good song, but it's not Oscar worthy. I mean, come on.
Compared to some of the stuff this year, I'd say this one's much better than what I've seen so far.
Unfortunately, I guess if I am to do this in the long run, I might have to keep up to date on things, especially if we go with the different topics, so on and so forth. Maybe one day we'll talk about more serious stuff, but that's when I actually know about shit that's going on. Who said? Okay, wait. What do you mean by? Wait, has everyone heard the song? Marcel, Fushi, and all stuff.
I've seen it, just haven't heard it.
Yeah,
I went to see the movie.
I haven't heard it yet.
I mean, you guys can like. Well, I mean, I won't hear it in the recording of you guys listening to it. I mean, I can play it. Well, not play it, sorry, but I can just send it to you guys in the podcast.
Yes,
links. Only like 2 minutes. That's from the first version. That's the one that's just funny. Anyways,
I'm listening now.
I saw it.
No, this is for them to listen. They could probably listen to it. So, as much as I don't like Seth Rogen, he did an alright job of Donkey Kong. I thought that was interesting. How this related to music? I mean, we're talking about the Mario, but Do the Mario wasn't in there. That was actually disappointing. I was like, bro, how can you not do that? And dude, they could have made a joke with the old one, because I don't know if you ever seen the old one. They didn't have. They never had for the one from like the 80s that's really bad. They did not have first and last names for Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
So in there they're like, oh, my name is Mario, and my brother's name is Luigi Mario. Like that was literally their names in that old movie. Yeah, it's crazy. Have you not seen it, dude?
Confusing at all.
I seen it, but it's long ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's an old movie. It's a really bad movie too. I think the guy
Speaking
who
of
plays
bad
Mario,
movies,
I
you've
think
seen
he didn't
Avatar,
want.
right?
I think. Huh?
Speaking of bad movies, you've seen Avatar, right?
Oh god,
Not the blue
first?
people. Not the blue people.
second one.
No, I'm talking about the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. The one that's
Oh.
so
Live
bad
action
that
movie?
people
The live
denied
action movie?
Yeah, I'm talking about that one.
From like 10 years ago, I think?
I think it's been 10 years,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember it. It was a CGI mess.
It was just terrible.
Yeah, like how do you propose everyone who lives in these villages be brown? Let's make them all white. I thought that was pretty funny. I'm pretty sure they're all different colors and different cultures, but they made them all the same in the live action
Not racially motivated.
movie. I'm pretty sure the music isn't that good either. Nothing tells you that a movie is good like cutting out characters, cutting out storylines, making everything somewhat short. Putting an entire season in a 2-hour movie, that's definitely not good. That's amazing.
Like Dragon Ball Evolution. It did so well that the mangaka had to make a new series just to fix the problems.
Evolution. What?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution, I think is the name of the movie.
The movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I just heard it's really bad.
It's so terrible that the creator of Dragon Ball had to make a new season series just to try to redeem the series from how bad the people made
Bruh.
the movie turned it into.
But the movie wasn't related to the TV show. What?
It was supposed to be. It's supposed to be related to the manga, based on the manga, and then they ignored the creator on every single input of info and decided to do what they wanted to do.
I'm so glad I never watched it. That's so weird.
From the
It's
Dragon
bad.
Ball movie, I remember a scene. I think they were fighting over some lava river. Remember seeing them sit on those rocks? Was the most disgusting CGI I ever seen.
Yo, new guest.
You want to see something CGI, just like a 2016 Berserk.
Oh god, not Berserk.
I
You have
actually
to
watched
feast your eyes after seeing that.
watched Berserk before reading the manga. So for me, I don't know, I got used to the style.
All I can say is Boredom's not allowed to watch the 2016 opening until he's gotten to that point in the manga, or else he gets spoiled.
Fuck
an
you! I do
entire
what I
arc.
want.
No, like
Bruh.
the opening spoils the entire Golden Age arc, which is what you start on.
Why do? Okay. Well, I guess that can lead to another thing. Anime openings. It's related to music. Why are they so bad at doing spoilers? A lot of anime openings just spoil everything. Like, why is that a thing? You make people want to skip it.
Some of it's to get you hyped for it, but some of them get a little too into it, and they put too much of what's supposed to be a surprise. Now, Konosuba does a good job because it doesn't show anything related to it other than the vibes that you can get from it.
Yeah, some anime show only like opening original stuff. That's nice.
From what I understand, from what I understand, why they spoil so much in the anime openings, it's mostly because the manga was very popular in Japan, so it was also shared online a lot. So for them, it's opening is more like a bait covering what the chapters of the manga. How to say it?
Sorry.
It's also kind of a manga fan service because everyone has their favorite chapters in the manga, and if they include that in the anime opening, it's kind of a bait for them to watch it.
I guess. But I have heard that studios don't really care what's popular in the West. Let's say, give me a
That's
random
a
show,
win.
Random show. Fuck. Naruto, I guess. I don't know. The first thing I think of. Let's say it's not as popular in Japan, but it's really popular in the West. Studios will just stop making more Naruto
Big in Japan.
episodes. Oh my god. They'll just stop making new
You just gave me an
episodes.
example. Don't stop. Why you being a dick?
What?
Just run my flow, man.
My bad.
Oh no, okay. A better example was panty and stocking. You're thinking of that.
Yeah, I'm basically out of anime names because it's 3 a.m. I'm so tired.
No, I mean Penny and Stocking is the best example because they wanted to do American style of humor, but Japan for some reason has well, I don't know if it's true. They kind of seem like they have a stick up their ass when it comes to that stuff. They were doing like Family Guy, South Park style humor, and it got more popular in the West than it does in Japan. That's why there's only one season. And the dub is like one of considered the most famous, legendary dubs of all time. I thought it was, well, I don't know if anyone else has watched it. Have you guys seen it? It's pretty
I
good.
have not. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched
I
it.
watched it long ago, and as a mix of fan service I didn't get at that time. I mean, for the humor parts, it was relatable to a lot of shows I've seen before,
Yeah, it's supposed to be like
especially the
Western humor,
American
right?
ones. Yeah, but for Japan, it's all about setting things up. From what I've seen in anime humor, it's not straight to the punchline in like 5 to 10 seconds. It's all about setting things up before. Maybe that's why it wasn't that relatable.
So, Boredom, there is one anime that has better dub than what you're talking about. And that's Ghost Stories.
No, I know what you're talking about. The music in there is not that bad too. There's a lot of myth going around in that thing. People think that it did really bad, but it actually did pretty decent in Japan. They just wanted to, I guess, do their own version. Because some people think the myth is it did so bad that they did whatever they wanted, but that's not how that works. I thought that was interesting. I think the funniest one is where there's like an evil rabbit spirit, and this girl's like, "We can never be together, not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black." Yes, in case you're wondering, that's a real line in the show.
I've heard that before. Yes.
Touch me harder.
Or the rabbit, where the rabbit's like, "Hey, hey, hey, touch me." Like he in his
Touch
funny
me
little,
harder.
and in the end, his funny little antics, "Touch me harder." Yeah, it sounds like a sorry, not like it sounds to those funny abridged YouTube poops like the people would do for anime back in the 2000s. That's what it sounds like, bro.
That's why it's so great.
It's just very interesting type of humor.
It did use a lot of stereotype jokes, like in Ghost Stories. I think the most used one in anime memes was "Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico." No,
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
it was related to the stereotypical joke that all cops are fat, and mostly what they do every day is drink coffee and eat donuts.
And there's some facts to that. That's usually American audience, though. I don't think they do that in Japan, do they?
You mean to tell me
No,
that
not that I know
all
of.
cops aren't fat and they don't eat donuts? What?
It'd be
Am I being
westerns
right?
because westerns are known to be like fat and shooting guns and being awesome. You know?
And swearing a lot.
And being awesome is also that. Don't forget about being awesome. Don't stop.
Oh yeah, true. And we're like American pride stuff.
Because we're awesome. No stop. Where's your pride?
It died long ago.
My bad. I listen to the national anthem 20 times a day just to show my pride.
Just 20 times a day.
Rookie
That's rookie
numbers,
numbers.
bro. Yeah, you gotta listen to it 24/7. As soon as you walk in your house, you ring the doorbell, it's the national anthem. You leave your house, the national anthem. You get in your car, it's the national anthem. You drive to work, it's the national anthem. Your alarm is the national anthem.
I like-
the John Philip Sousa Marquis.
You're the
come
ASMR
on.
to go to the ASMR to go to sleep is someone whispering the lyrics of the national anthem to sleep.
In your
And
dreams,
don't forget
you
about
hear
the
national
Oh,
anthem.
sorry.
What'd you
Yeah,
say,
in your
Tom?
dreams. In your dreams, you hear the national anthem.
Exactly. And don't forget about the guns.
And then when you wake up, it's Bush talking about finding Katrina.
While the national anthem is playing.
Yes.
When you listen to music in the background, you still hear the national anthem.
When you breathe, you're the national anthem.
Yeah, you'll just hear like, whoa, what was that? I'm scared. Just have what? Actually, I don't know if my mic can pick this up. Maybe you guys can hear it, but it might pick up in recording. Just be like someone doing ASMR. They do like their, what is it? That weird lip thing they do with lips, like. So good. Oh, say, can you see?
Wait, I can probably do it.
What's so brightly we hailed? Whose bright stripes and bright stars? To the body. Oh, the wonders we watch. So gallantly stream. It's red glare. The bombs bursting in air. Came through to the night. Yeah, you get the idea.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Forget about
No,
the
you
guns.
don't. I'm gonna keep going. Gave
Don't
proof
forget about the guns.
through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that no stop spangled banner yet wave?
Oh god, that just made me raise a tent in bed.
Over the land of the slaves and the home of the weak. I'm just kidding, FBI. I love America. Please don't arrest me. I'm just kidding. Please. Oh, God. There's people
Too late.
knocking at my door. I'm scared.
The bag over your head.
All right, guys.
It's,
So I'm the new host. Hello and
Yeah.
welcome to the New Bed podcast. My
Finally,
name is
good
Don't Stop.
content.
Here we have Dark. Say hi, Dark.
Bye.
Hello, I am the new guest, Agent 5741. I definitely love America, and I am for the current president, whoever he or she, and whatever orientation they may be. I have no ill will towards my people, and I wish the best on the current political struggle.
Literally 1984.
Real.
No.
It
Oh,
always has
okay.
been 1984.
Oh, have you? Okay. Everyone has been on. You guys have used YouTube for a long time, right? Years and years and years, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No, I
So-
started yesterday actually.
Yeah?
Are you all familiar
exactly.
with like those top 10 scary moments videos or those top 10? I mean, the
Watch
most
Mojo.
The Watch
Yeah,
Mojo.
kind of like Watch Mojo or what's that other dude?
Game
The one that
On.
has the funny. He became funny for doing number 15.
Chills.
Chills. There's been other ones too. I mean, those creepypasta readers. I always found it funny, like the ones that let's say it's like a video where it's like, oh, did you see that in the corner of the screen? They have like a big red circle and they're like, there was a ghost. And then they have like then they have like the dramatic scary was like oh, scary music ghost. I thought that was pretty funny.
Then they put those JPEGs on the screen.
Yeah, and then they have like this crazy music blaring in your ears. Like, all right, man, I get that it's supposed to be scary, but like, if you really need music to enhance it, it's probably not that good.
Oh my god, and the music is usually like by Kevin MacLeod or something like that.
Yeah, or there was a guy everyone uses him even to this day. His name is
Aldous
it's-
McDonald.
No. It's an actual artist on YouTube. His name is Miyu. Every creepypasta artist always used him. I don't know if you know this. Miyuji. Have you heard of Miyuji? You've probably heard. Maybe you haven't heard of him, but you've heard of his music. Every creepypasta artist
Yeah, I've
has
never heard
used
of
this guy's music. You listen to any of his songs back in the day, you have guaranteed heard YouTubers use this. Mr. Creepypasta, Creepypasta, Creepypasta Jr., Miss Shadow Lovely.
Oh my god.
Mr. Scary Pasta. Huh? What do you mean, oh my god?
I hear it now. Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you this. No. The crazy thing is, this guy has been around for over a decade, making these like banger songs for free. That's the crazy thing that blows my mind, dude. Is he does it all for free? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Right?
Got Chad.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, dude. He was around 10 years ago when they used to have thumbs up and not thumbs up when they used to have the I think it was a rating
Dislikes.
system.
star rating.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, star rating. That's how long he's been around. That's old, dude.
damn.
Yeah, that is pretty old. That's before I wasn't around during that time, so I guess that's a long time. I did not have internet during that time, so
10 years on YouTube and not even a million subs.
yeah,
Dude. Bad.
What? Yeah, I know, right? Well, because I think in his about he says that if he uses music, he just wants you to like credit him. But unfortunately, the way human beings are, how many do you think actually credit him in these days?
Like 2 people.
Like 10 people out of a million.
And no, I don't know if it's just that's how maybe people's attention spans are, but not every time. I'm gonna admit, not every time. Fortunately, I try to look at the description for credits or thumbnails, such and such, because I don't know, it just seems interesting. Like, look, obviously, if they made the song themselves, I want to see more because maybe I'll like more songs, but you never know. I don't know if you guys personally do that. Sometimes I don't, but I've tried doing it more these days. You know, look at the description below because they always mention, YouTubers are like, "Oh, I'll put the link in the description below," and I always notice to see if they do it or not. But it seems a lot of people
They never do it.
Never do it, yes.
Yeah, it depends who. I mean, actually, I don't know if maybe those creepypasta people have, the ones I named, the big ones. Maybe they do it, but it's just interesting to think that these people always write in comments like, "Oh, where'd you get this music?" And like, dude, he literally says in the video, links in the description below. Are you an idiot?
Boredom, I don't know if you noticed, but whenever I upload videos with like music in them, I always like credit them, like links and stuff.
Do you get copyright struck for that PVZ song?
Which one?
You
Loon Boon?
because you used the song from Plants vs Zombies 1 for your...
Yeah. I have to check. Hold up. I didn't.
I mean, it could be that either the studio or the song or the game is so old that maybe it doesn't recognize the copyright anymore. It's possible that happens. It could be those songs just entered the what do they call it? It's the thing that they tried doing with Disney with Mickey Mouse, because Mickey Mouse is entering it soon.
It's stuck at the top of my head. I know what you're talking about. The copyrighted players.
Public domain. That's what it's called. The public domain.
Exactly.
Have you noticed that they actually are doing this weird thing that I forgot you could do? They're trying to copyright trademarks these days now. Let's say, like, obviously, if your character, let's say, is going to public domain, they're trademarking, like, Disney has trademarked the Steamboat Willie animation. Like, you know how, like, I don't know if anyone knows what Steamboat Willie is, so do I need to give an example of that? It's like a really, really old classic cartoon.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Steamboat Willie is.
Maybe Snow Style? Dark? Do you guys know?
Is that the one where he's like whistling and
And
Yes,
tapping his foot.
on the boat.
Oh, then yeah.
Anyways, the point is they started using that animation for, I think, Disney intros, introductions for movies, such. So they've it's not copyright. I think I don't know what it's called. They like get the simplest answer is they get a copyright on the logo or the animation. Because let's say they put it in like let's say there's a Disney intro and it shows Steamboat Willie in the background. Technically, Steamboat Willie is part of the Disney logo because it's in like a new logo, like new intro animation, I guess you could say. So technically, no one could use Steamboat Willie design during the 1950s because he's technically part of the Disney logo still, even though he's public domain. Like it's a really messed up way to get away from the public domain leniency, you know what I mean?
I mean, on YouTube you can't really fight, even if you get copy striked or DMCA'd.
I mean, you can. Oh wait, sorry. Go ahead.
You need at least 10 million subs, so you get a channel manager, and that channel manager has some type of connection with YouTube, and it'll kind of help you remove the copyright strikes, or even if your channel gets taken down, reinstall it. But unless you got 10 million subs and your content gets taken down, you can't really do anything about it.
Doesn't it depend though? Because some of it's gonna be automated to the system, right? Like, let's say I don't know how it works exactly, because I mean, apparently it's not perfect, but I would assume companies maybe put like audio of their music, maybe for the bot to recognize, and that's how they do that. I would assume that.
Oh yeah,
that's how it works.
no stop said he has to go, so just be the four
Yeah,
of us.
gotcha.
I don't
You said it'll listen,
don't
but I
know.
mean, that's not bad. I mean, I don't know. There's because I know apparently there was a horror movie that came out. You reminded me. Another character that was in public domain was Winnie the Pooh, and I guess there was a horror movie that came out of it. Have any of you guys seen that?
I seen some creepy fanfics, but not any horror movie.
It was like an actual horror movie. You know what I mean? Like it actually came out, I think, in the U.S. I don't know if it went to theaters, but I mean, like any horror movie, it just wasn't good. Almost every modern horror movie, it doesn't really hold up too well, unfortunately. But you never know.
Oh, Dark, why are you up so late?
Why are you up so late, man?
I got no work.
Aren't you like an hour ahead of me? Almost 5 a.m. for you.
Hey, careful.
I mean,
Don't
we
go
have
too detailed. You don't want to dox yourselves.
Dark. I mean, I think you had Easter last week. Well, we're having it this week.
Yeah, I'm still.
Yeah.
We're actually doing Eastern this week and last week as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess since you moved, you kind of have to do both.
Yeah, kind of.
And for most who don't know, there are kind of two Easters. There's a joke that Jesus has risen twice, because in mostly Catholics would have their Easter 1 month ahead of the Orthodox. Then the Orthodox usually have it 1 month later, or maybe 2 weeks later. Yeah, and since most of East Europe is Orthodox, we usually have Easter later. And so it's kind of an ongoing meme here that Jesus has risen twice.
Yeah, I think it's known as the Greek or Orthodox rise of Jesus. I'm not too sure.
And I mean, Orthodox Greeks are kind of the ones who spread the religion all over East Europe.
Just the fact, I was actually switching subjects. Just the fact time zones are a thing. Like it's 4 a.m. for me. It's I don't know, like 7 hours behind me. It's boredom, no stop.
Time zones are a pain in the ass. Yeah, most of the times even for boredom streams, I have to stay up usually after 3 a.m. to start streaming.
You're like, don't you have like life to go to? Like you're killing yourself, man.
And I told you, I mostly take naps, 3-hour naps during the day. I rarely get 8 hours of sleep.
This guy's on like the hustle and grind. He just sleeps barely any hours. He's like, no, back to working now. That grind.
Sleep does not fit within the schedule.
I mean, it's probably because, just like me, Marcel has most of his friends based in the US, and having friends in the US just does that to you. But to be fair, I also have European friends, and I chat with them at normal times. Then I stay up. Sometimes I fall asleep and then wake up again at 2 a.m. or something.
Well, that's I mean, it's still cool that you pop by, even though you're like, meow squad, where you at? Always talk about cats and scratching people.
Yeah, more weird in writing than talking. Yeah, it's mostly because I think faster in writing than talking.
All right, so Marcel, you gotta tell it. You gotta speak like a cat currently. Be like, yeah, I'm Marcel, yeah.
so cursed.
Do it.
Look, we already cringed enough
Yeah.
when he did that.
I'll save that for your streams.
Son of a bitch.
Save that for the Patreons.
Patreon.
You have to give him 1,000,000
Yeah.
subs.
I'll set up a page. Yeah, I'll set up a Patreon. $5, you get an MP3 recording of Marcel saying whatever you want at the end with "nya," like "Hello, Discord kids." Nya. It is "nya meow." Would you like some Discord Nitro? Meow. Right? That's good,
okay.
right? $5 a month. You know, that's not bad, right?
I got something for you.
I'd make that panel, honestly.
What?
Yeah. Boredom. I've been a good kitty this month. So, where's my nitro?
Marcel, I'm gonna bomb the Pentagon. Yeah. Bruh, imagine someone talk like that in real life as a terrorist. Would you even be able to take them seriously on live national television if they were like trying to broadcast their reputation to the world?
I mean, if it was Japan, probably not.
Just imagine someone in a cat costume, okay? They do these crazy crimes against humanity. Let's say they blow up a hospital. They shoot down a bunch of people in a nightclub. You know, similar to what's going on already in US and Europe and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, they always talk and end as if they're talking like those Neko girls in the anime. Or they talk all anime-like. Like, would you still take them seriously even though they're talking like that? That's just a little bit odd, right?
Only if they had cat ears.
Like, you wouldn't take them seriously, or you would?
Both, honestly. Depends on like how the person looks like, I guess.
That's kind of racist.
If he looks, I don't know, innocent and not really, but then again, his actions speak louder than.
If he looks like a Starfall cat boy, he's innocent. That's basically what Dark is saying. I'll put it in big letters in the video. Dark is for cat boy terrorism. So Dark, how does it feel to be wanted by the FBI now?
Honestly,
Oh God.
amazing.
I was gonna be like, you're all quiet, like, oh, they got him, boys.
It's time. New content.
Content. I spent 24 hours in the FBI prison. Will I survive?
Red circle and arrow pointing at the guard.
Yeah, like, that would be pretty funny. Just like a classic 2015 video. Oh man,
It's still
boys.
going on like that.
Is it?
Isn't that so-
I don't think it's
Yeah.
as popular. I don't think so.
It's still overused.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like the most popular things right now are like VTubers, aren't they? And VTuber music, so on.
Not really.
Fine.
I think it's because of the stuff you've been watching that it shows up on the feed, but
I'm sure
sometimes random
most
stuff
feature
just
content
gets
is fine.
Yeah. Mr. Beast. I put 1,000 FBI agents in a terrorist hideout. Last one to survive will win $5 million.
Now I want a Mr. Beast burger.
Mr. Beast, the world-renowned catboy terrorist. Just imagine him. That'd be
Have you guys actually ever had the Mr. Beast burger?
Nope.
like his restaurant. Is it actually good? I've never actually had it. Is it actually good?
You asked me. He hasn't even opened a restaurant in Europe, man. That's why I'm
Wait,
asking
where
you guys.
where is it?
Mr. Beast doesn't like Europe. We use ad blockers here.
Yeah, you-
Basically getting nothing off his videos.
Wait, what? There's no dine-in? That's odd. I guess that saves money? Maybe you save money that way? You reminded me that there's like a famous American celebrity that has his own burger place too. Like he had a reality show too. And he helps fund it. It's called like Wahlburgers. Have you guys had those? I haven't had those.
Nope.
I have no idea if they're in your guys' place at Dark and Marcel.
Yeah, so much stuff is missing from here. Like out of the two fast food chains you guys have got in America, we've only got like 2, Burger King and McDonald's. You guys have got so many fast food chains.
Kind of oversaturated. I'm surprised they somehow still make money with how much there is, right? It's just crazy to think about.
There's so much competition.
Yeah, and they still have enough money to pay their bills. Like, have you seen how much it is to buy a McDonald's? It's over almost to $1 billion. Actually, that might be lying, but I think it's close to like 250 million, like something like that. That's still quite a bit.
And I only had McDonald's, I think, 2 times in my life. But I've seen some things online. Like if you take a McDonald's burger, leave it on a shelf in a well-ventilated room, 3 days a dog won't touch it, and after 1 month it doesn't even change color. It just dries out completely and stays that way.
Wasn't that the fries though? You leave them for 1 year, they look exactly the same.
I think it was the burger also, but they removed the pickles and I think other veggies off of it. But for a year it stayed on a shelf and it just dried out, but it was in color, it looked the same.
I think it was a Facebook post that I thought you were talking about that. Like, there was a Facebook post that did do the burger, and they had it out for a while. I think it was maybe a week or a month, and it still looked the same. They're saying that pretty much. I think they said that's supposed to be similar to when you eat it. That's what happens in your stomach.
Yeah, it's oversaturated with fats and I don't know how many preserving chemicals that it basically mummifies instead of biodegrading.
I don't know. They are pretty good though. I usually get the hot spicy.
The only thing I can say maybe I can eat from McDonald's are the nuggets, and they're the least poisoned out of everything they have.
They're the most poison.
That's probably true. Even their salad is probably not even good. The salad's not good for you.
And when
Who
I
goes
saw
to a
how
fast food place and eats salad?
I don't know, but it's an option. Apparently, I don't know how true it is, but I know that their salads are. You can see, I think on screen, it tells you how many calories it is. Their salads, Korean salads, have a lot of calories in them. It's crazy.
and what I think it was on National Geographic. It was kind of a series of documentaries about how fast food was made in America, and they said the magical recipe for anything to be eatable, I can say, is salt, sugar, and fat. If you combine those in any order in a food, it'll make it irresistible. Over here we don't eat beef a lot. I mean, the main meats are pig and chicken, and the lamb on occasions. So,
Lamb
yeah,
bone.
so beef fat, like it's put in a lot of American fast food. I don't know, it wouldn't be so appealing.
Well, I know that lamb is good, but it's like super expensive. Plus, if you eat every day, you develop gout, like what old people have.
I mean, they don't farm raise the lamb here. It's mostly free grown. As in, we still have shepherds that take the lamb and the sheep up on the mountains, let them graze, I don't know, for 6-7 months, and then bring them down during the winter. It's mostly, it's free range grown. So, while it has a lot of meat, it doesn't have a lot of fat on it.
That's crazy though. They still have crazy like farm places.
Man, don't get me wrong, it's a dying job here also, because a lot of foreign investors are coming in and opening farms. So mass growing the animals is becoming a thing here also.
Is it because so the places are getting more modernized? So they're having fast foods like city stuff like gas station food. Is that what you guys have?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, most of the food that's imported here, I can say instead of having instant ramen made in somewhere in West Europe, we have it straight from China, and it has a Russian writing on the package. It's imported from China to Russia and from Russia to us.
So, have you had?
There is a lot of junk food I saw mostly in American TV shows, including Cheetos, Pringles, and a lot of stuff that's getting more and more popular here.
Oh, so you have like gas stations, and like gas stations they usually sell like Doritos, Cheetos, Coke, stuff, soda like that.
Or is the headset working?
Yeah, you could.
Why was it not working earlier?
Well, you do have those, Marcel.
Yeah, but it's not mostly in gas stations. They started spreading it in supermarkets also.
Oh no, yeah, they do. I was just thinking because it's just related to something I was thinking about. Have you had like local gas station food? Because like, what's your opinion on gas station foods?
And gas
Honest,
stations don't really
depends.
sell food here.
Oh, like they don't cook it at their local place. Like some gas
No,
stations here cook it the food themselves. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that.
yeah, I seen those in TV shows. Like they give you a microwave, and they have already made sandwiches that you can heat up, or maybe other stuff. No, we don't have that here. Mostly
Oh, so you
because
don't. Oh,
it's
sorry.
expensive and it'll spoil. So nobody's gonna buy it.
Oh, so you don't have like I think here they have like hot dogs you can eat with like nachos and cheese, or sorry, chili and cheese. Like you don't have that, I guess, or they're not popular at your area.
No, it's when it comes to frozen already made food, uh, it's mostly in supermarkets. You don't find it in gas stations.
Okay,
Like,
gotcha. Oh, okay. So you will buy like you'll see like frozen patties then, frozen TV trays. I don't know if a place has TV trays.
TV trays or TV dinners, I only seen on American shows. No, we don't have that here. It's mostly pizza, frozen vegetables people use for soup, frozen, I think frozen chicken, and it's not much of a variety. Mostly because a lot of women here like to cook at home out of fresh. Even if yeah, it's mostly because of the budget. Vegetables are cheap, and yeah, meat can be stored in the freezer for up to 6 months when it's on offer, on discount.
Yeah, Marcel, your place is more organized than fucking people eating food here. That's funny.
I mean, we make our own moonshine out of fermented fruit that's about 70% strong. It's just rather than buying store alcohol.
So funny
Okay.
story about that. When I was younger, like still a few classes ago actually in school, we had this school trip, like sleepover 3 days thingy, and I brought some of that self-made alcohol with me, and I know it's illegal to make your own alcohol, to brew it, but people don't care in Western countries, and I just brought it with me because I got it from my grandma. I just brought it with me, and people did not believe it was that strong. But like after 3 sips, they were already drunk. It was amazing.
Yeah, it gets to the strength of corn and sugar made American moonshine, but it also has a fruity flavor. Like it's normally made from plums, pears. Yeah, fruit that has a high content in sugar, but with no added corn or yeast or other stuff. It's just naturally fermented fruits. Also, fun fact for people that don't know, in the country under me, Romania, there is a secret type of moonshine called winter jacket moonshine. In Romanian, it's called Puica de Pufoica. Yeah, it's basically made. It has a tradition of about maybe 200 years, and it's made from material you find in your wooden outhouse in the back of the house. I know it sounds disgusting to distill such a thing and turn it into moonshine, but such a thing exists. Yeah, and maybe leave a comment with the name of it in Romanian, so everyone can Google it. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is people recycle the logs they drop in the toilet and turn it into moonshine. It comes out of times of poverty when countries were invaded by others and all they left behind were full outhouses. So, East Europeans being inventive, they found a way to recycle.
And recycle they did.
And I did not think today when we started this that I was going to learn about moonshine being made from fucking human poop. You learn something new every day.
More
Don't
you
you know
know.
there's a type of coffee that's made from cat shit? A specific type of cat
I
shit.
did not need to know that. Oh my god. Why? Now I need to know. Give me more info. You already cursed
Okay,
me.
let me look it up.
Can't believe you said that. Now I'll never forget it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I know that. Wasn't it
Kopi
called
Luwak.
weasel coffee or cat coffee? I think I saw it in a movie as a joke.
And
Yeah,
it
it's a
was
real
called
thing.
cat coffee.
Oh,
If it includes cow feces, if it's made out of cow feces. Why is it called? Just
Kopi
why?
Luwak. Like I'm putting in the podcast links, the entire description I pulled right off of the first Google search.
What's civets?
Type of cat.
Kopai Luwak is made from coffee beans plucked from civet species. This is bad news for civets. It's the world's most expensive coffee, and it's made from poop, or rather, it's made from coffee beans that are partially digested and then pooped out by the civet, a cat-like creature. Oh, so they have them eat like coffee beans, and then they poop it out and they extract it from those leftovers.
Yeah, you're eating partially digested coffee beans from a cat.
Heck, bro, that's like rich people shit. Like, bro, these rich people, they act all fancy, and bro, you're literally eating fancy poop. That's all you're doing. It's fancy poop. That's the simplest way to put it. You're literally drinking half-eaten poop. Like, what the fuck, bro? Don't act like you're better than me. You're fucking sipping on poop. Shut up.
Imagine being born as one of those cats and humans stalking you for your entire life just to collect the poop behind it. Oh god.
Well, I guess it's true. Coffee does taste like shit, especially that kind.
All they have to do is just put in like the theme of the day. Just put in some catchy music, and I mean, it's possible that people will probably eat it or drink it. Or, you know what I mean?
So, Boredom.
What?
Do you know about the type of sheep that seasons itself?
Seasons?
What?
Seasons, as in like a seasoning? Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's a type of sheep, I think it's on an island off the coast of Ireland. And the thing special about this sheep is it only eats kelp. And because of it having such a high salt content diet, a lot of that salt's stored in the meat. So you don't have to put any seasonings in it when you just make a stew out of it. The salt within the meat seasons the whole meal for it.
Is it good?
I don't know. Apparently, you have to schedule a year in advance or something just to have some of the meat.
What?
Because it's expensive, and people actually seek out that.
I bet it's super good. That's crazy.
Just imagine taking in all that sodium and not getting kidney stones.
It's the North Ronaldsay sheep.
Dude, imagine someone buys that and they fuck up the cooking. I would kill myself.
Here, let me put in the podcast links.
It's crazy. North Ronaldsay sheep. That is crazy. Wait, what the heck? Is this a real thing? Someone was talking about, and then someone posted, is this a real thing called diamond water?
Yes, that's an actual thing.
100,000 per bottle? What?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't diamond water some
Yes,
bullshit
they actually,
scam?
no, they actually use diamonds in making that water.
A lot of people say it's made from diamonds, and they usually bullshit.
How do you milk a diamond to get water?
Yeah, like what?
You burn it. After you burn it up, it's literally carbon. As soon as you burn it, it's gonna turn into carbon gas,
That
and then you
doesn't
can
make
use
any
that to carbonate
dude,
the water.
that's so weird. That doesn't make any sense because diamonds are actually not rare. I'm pretty sure that people have talked about that. They're not a rare
You can
commodity.
synthetically make it too, but you can actually
No. But
burn.
I'm pretty. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
You can actually burn diamonds, but diamonds aren't forever. They can shatter, they can break, and you can basically turn them straight into gas just by setting them on fire in a certain pressurized environment. And I think that's what they do is they basically turn it into gas and then use that gas to carbonate the water. Therefore, making technically diamond water, but it's literally just a fancy way of turning into carbon gas and carbonating the water. It's not worth it, in my opinion. You could literally just buy a diamond and do it yourself for way cheaper.
I mean, okay. Here's what I'll say. It's dumb, yes. I won't personally buy it, but if
You
someone
can laugh at
were
those who do.
no, okay, if someone else, someone I knew, or someone maybe I'm invited to a place, if they happen to pour it, I would drink it because come on. You can, I mean, yeah, they're dumb to buy it, but dude, it's not every day you drink fucking diamond water. So
True.
you just
Sounds
yeah.
fancy, just like that rare
It
whiskey
sounds
with
like-
gold in it.
It's like eating a steak covered in edible gold foil, which is actual gold.
It just sounds like bullshit because I can't remember where I heard it or where I saw it, but I'm pretty sure there's an actual fact that diamonds are not actually rare. They're actually really common. They just say they're rare because they know people buy them, and that's why they charge so much for them. Like they're not actually rare.
It's not that it's rare that they're trying to say it's rare that makes them expensive. It's that it's the public, basically the commercial view for like weddings and everything. They always say for engagement you got to use a diamond ring to get engaged, and because they try to put so much emphasis on how important it is, they made diamonds just expensive just for that kind of ritualistic kind of activity.
Yeah, people look because I know people. I think in movies and stuff, they try to make it sound like diamonds are rare and they cost like they actually are. They're common. Like you won't actually get that much money off of them.
Yeah, similar to, for example, lobsters. Lobsters used to be something seen as something you wouldn't even give a poor person to eat, or somebody in prison, because that would be cruel. Now it's super expensive because now the rich people who grew up having to eat it are still eating it, and now that the rich people are eating it, now the prices go up because now everyone wants to be like them and try to eat the same things they do.
Yeah, I think lobsters were treated as fertilizer. I think by the Native Americans. I think through the first colonists that came to America, saw them pick them up in boats, leave them out on the fields to dry, and then mash them and use them as fertilizer. It was basically garbage food for them. And when I see I think I seen frozen lobsters in supermarkets here, and I wouldn't pay. So we have crayfish here, but I wouldn't pay maybe $50 for a lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's one of those things.
It's crazy expensive now.
Yeah. If rich people start eating something, then for some reason they like to jack up the price, because now if you want to be like them, you're going to have the money to show that you're like them. Just imagine if pizza ends up becoming a luxury thing. I could totally see that happening in the distant future.
I mean, how are they gonna make pizza luxury at gold leaf
Well, in
free.
Japan, technically it is, because I've seen some stuff there. If you get a large pizza there, it's like the size of a medium here in the States, but it's like $25 just for that pizza.
And I mean, they're a rice-eating country, so I guess it makes sense. Importing wheat flour is expensive.
Yep. I think it also has to do with cheese and milk.
I mean, no,
Because you're on an island nation.
Japan, from what I know, has cow farms. Like
They do,
I
but
know.
certain parts in there you'd have to import. Because similar to, I think Hawaii has chickens and all that, but chickens probably cost more because it's an island nation. You can't really feed all of Hawaii if you just maintain your own chickens. You probably have to import things.
Wait, hold on.
Chicken.
Are you talking about chicken in Hawaii? That you're talking about?
Yeah, I was using that as an example.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna. I mean, now milk would have been a better example because milk is crazy expensive in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Because they can't make it there.
For that, island nations usually have island states or island nations usually have issues with certain things they got to maintain. So sometimes they have to outsource materials.
Wait, is Japan? That's the place that has Yagyu steak, right?
Wagyu?
Wagyu, sorry. Wagyu
Wagyu.
steak. Has anyone here actually ate Wagyu steak? I've never.
Yes.
You've had
Yes,
Wagyu steak?
Yeah.
What?
It's pretty damn good.
But don't they grade beef in Japan? Like it's
Yeah.
A1, A2, A3, and depending on the grading, it's a different price. Like you can get the worst cuts out of the cow, and they still call it like, I don't know, A5 beef.
Yeah. The grading depends on how much fat there is to meat. And the more fat it is, it's supposed to be the sweeter the meat.
Is that why? So why it's so expensive?
Yeah, the fat within it, the marbling in it. For some reason, it affects the taste, and it also makes it super tender and juicy.
I mean, the main drive for the high price is that they let them free grades, which is a rare thing even for Japan.
Here it is. That's kind of how the fat looks within it. It's not just like certain spots. It's just like a marble pattern throughout it. And the more fat it is that's in there, the higher the grade, if I recall right.
Something like that. I don't know. I watched.
I had a lower grade, but it was still considered Wagyu just from. It was enough to be considered it. And it was really damn good.
Wait, so how do you tell us the story? Because that's very interesting. That's super expensive. Tell us the story of how you came about Wagyu steak. Like how did this happen exactly?
Friends offered to go over to a city, just the outskirts, because there's this one restaurant that sells like exotic meats in the form of burgers. Like they'll cook it as a steak, but put it in the burger. Like between two like pretzel buns and such. So we went over there. I was seeing stuff like kangaroo meat and bison and then some other things, but also saw Wagyu. I was like, I've heard about this. I'm going to try this. So basically when it was served to me, it was like a small Wagyu steak patty. Like it was just the size of a patty, but it was a steak put into the burger. And it was probably one of the most tender, easy to chew steaks I've ever had. And I had mine medium rare, of course, because imagine eating it well done. But yeah, I had that, and then one of my friends, they had kangaroo, and that one was interesting. I didn't know that you could eat kangaroo in the States.
Wait, what? Like real kangaroo?
Yeah.
You had kangaroo too?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, I didn't get to eat it. My friend did.
Okay, wait. So,
But next time I go, I'm gonna try it.
who cooked? I might have just spaced out and fucking missed it. Had
The restaurant.
old man moment. Oh, a restaurant cooked the wagyu steak.
Yeah, they cut it into a small like patty shape, so that it could fit in the big burger. But
at the time, how much did this run?
I think it was like 40
the price
or 50.
may be different now. Oh, it was 40 or 50. Yeah, during the time you eat it, I mean, that could always change nowadays.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but also we had
40, 50
poached
for a
eggs.
wagyu burger. That's not bad. That's what?
Yeah, it's a lower grade of wagyu, so it's more affordable.
It was pretty good, right? It was the alligator.
Damn good. Also had alligator.
You reminded me. There's been restaurants I've seen that they say they have exotic meat. Okay, so there's a place I have. There's like a local Utah place here called Burger Bar. Sometimes they have exotic meat of the month, but I don't know because of how much meat they put in there. They don't put a lot of meat in that burger. First of all, I don't know if and they charge quite a bit for it. Would that doubt you, or would that make you think there was an actual exotic meat? Because because they could say exotic meat in the month, but like, how would you know though?
I wouldn't trust it unless they actually told you what it was.
Because it just has a sign that says like, "Oh, exotic meat of the month," and say alligator, but then they charge like $15 for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. Not until I see proof.
Like what? The proof that they have an alligator in the back and they just cut its head
No.
off. Here we go. Here you go.
No, like they actually have verifiable sources saying yes, we do have alligator meat there. Instead of saying, "Hey, we got it," but it's not actually alligator.
Yeah, because I mean they have like in restaurants they call it mimic crab, or I forgot what you call it.
Imitation crab.
Imitation crab at buffets, but it's like swordfish, but it's dyed like crab.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, it's whitefish.
Whitefish?
It's
Oh, I thought it was
whitefish.
swordfish.
Yeah, it's processed. Nope. I actually looked into it because I was interested.
I mean, it might not be crab, but I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You know what I like? I like the shrimp that's dipped in this coconut. Have you had that? It's really, really good. If I go to a buffet that has that, I just get that. That stuff is good. Have you not had it? It's like shrimp, cooked shrimp. I think it's breaded shrimp. Not breaded shrimp, sorry. It's like shrimp with a covering of, I think it's bread. And then it has like this white coconut dripped in it. It's really good. It looks like jizz-filled shrimp, but it's good.
No wonder you like it.
Hey, I'm just saying, $20.
Yeah, speaking of rare foods and meats, I think the most expensive stuff I ever had a chance to taste was hamon. Hamon is a special type of pork meat, mainly because the pigs are raised as free range, and they're only fed acorns. Like, imagine they're left out in a large space. Of course, it's enclosed, so they can't run maybe to the houses and stuff like that. But the pigs are only fed. The pigs are kind of a mixture between boars and pigs, and they're only fed acorns. I mean, that stuff usually per slice goes as high as $20. And I think that's one of the most expensive meats I ever had. As for seafood, I've never tasted shrimp or lobster because we have rivers full of crayfish here. It's interesting hearing about these things.
Because, I mean, the other thing is, I mean, we may say we eat it, but the thing is, though, because unless you know for sure, it could also be, it might not even be the actual meat. It's possible that it's also possible that they got like the shit version of the meat. You know what I mean? Because restaurants, they don't do it because it's considered illegal, but it's possible. I forgot what it's called, but it's this type of powder you put. I think it's called MSD or MS something.
MSG.
Yeah. So MSG, a lot of the Asian restaurants specifically, I don't know the name of the restaurants, but I know it's that particular ethnicity at the moment. They would. You're only supposed. Okay, so the way you're supposed to properly use MSG is you're supposed to only sprinkle like a little bit, but these restaurants would put a whole bunch all over, and they would like every time they refill it, they would put more and more and more, and that caused a lot of health problems for people eating it, and also obesity because it makes the food taste really good and you want to eat it. I mean, it could be the worst tasting food, but you pour that on there, bro, it's like the best food. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But what MSG is basically is what I talked about earlier. It's salt, sugar, and fats, and because the body considers it a highly nutritional food, it tries to store it instead of consuming it. Yeah, but MSG is the chemical version of the salt, fat, and sugar, and therefore it's toxic. Yeah, when the body stores it, it becomes toxic.
It's crazy.
But it's
sorry.
here we have a thing called Vegeta. I think you've seen it in memes. It's basically dry veggie powder and mixed with a lot of MSG. Women use it for cooking very often. They put it in just about anything, from soups to stews to meat roast, to almost anything, and it entered the culture about in the 90s. And all these chemicals were started being imported to Eastern Europe. It's recently been made aware that it's toxic and people should stop using it. But they won't. It's mostly because of the taste.
Isn't it really good?
Yeah, it's how can I say? It's comparable to the Japanese umami taste. Like it's salty, it's sweet, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes you eat more and more without getting fed up.
It's actually like on Reggie also it says like it's basically just salt on crack, you know, if you talk about MSG.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
You missed us talking about MSG.
Oh. Yeah, isn't the reason why people don't want it in Asian restaurants is because of misinformation led to with a side bit of racism?
Well, it didn't help that they used a lot in the restaurants. They pour. You're only supposed to pour a little bit, but they pour a ton on the food.
Well,
and on every food.
The whole bag.
It's not exactly
the whole bag. Yeah.
We're talking about restaurants where they make it in massive batches. You're gonna need a lot for a massive batch. But
bro, you know how much they charge at those buffets? They have the money.
Yeah. You know, there's another place where there's a lot of MSG in, right? Doritos,
tacos.
Like, you know how all those like seasonings on it taste so good, but if you put it on, for example, another thing, one of the main things in that seasoning for the Doritos is MSG.
So that's why my penis is small.
We've been knowing that though.
What? You watch me when I shower and eat Cheetos in the shower? How dare you?
No, we just asked.
You could have just came in and joined. You didn't have to be shy. You could have asked.
No, we just asked Nona for info.
Hey, yo, what? No. Those are private videos. I mean, I'm gonna be quiet.
What the fuck?
What?
OnlyFans reveal at 1,000 subs.
Nah, bro. Nah.
1 million subs and Boredom starts doing tasteful nudes like Markiplier.
Yeah, he's gonna do it with like Nona.
Nah, bro.
Or in his boxers, you know.
First, no. Second, Nona's not here. He can't say anything.
So that means yes.
Motherfucker. I'm surprised everyone's handling themselves professionally at the moment. Usually, I think the last time everyone just keeps bursting into argument. So
You
Probably
can
because
find
we
a
had
little order in chaos. I mean, if Nuna joined, it would be a bit fun.
I think it was because we had an issue trying to find where to start. And then on top of that, some of the topics it was just really hard to make a conversation about. So everyone just kept on changing subject and talking over each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's always fun. You never know. Let's see, on to another discussion. We have currently what? We had like 5 people. I don't know. I personally think that's too many people maybe on the podcast. But do people listen to 5-man podcasts? Is there even that many?
There's probably there probably are. I've seen channels where they have 5 people trying to react to something together. So it's not like it's anything new.
I mean, because it's crazy that there's people who do like 1-man podcasts. Like Joe Rogan is 1 man. Well, he's 1 man talking, but he has like a team, I think, there. He has like someone doing like background info stuff.
Doesn't he also have a huge following from when he was like doing TV shows? Like, wasn't he in?
No, he's the one that invented.
Pretty sure he hosted Fear Factor a long time ago.
No, but that's not what made him super popular. He had that thing that got in competition
that
with the
influence.
boxing matches. MMA. He invented MMA. Pretty much. That's what made him super big. He's the one that started it. Like, he literally started it because boxing didn't want to fund him, so he did it himself, and he became a millionaire.
When are you gonna invent
Classics.
something?
Why? I ain't special.
No, you're special. Special ed.
You are special, dude. You turn from Jack Black into Brendan Fraser. Is the recent version. I do like the haircut. But I guess your audience will see it when you turn on the webcam.
Dude went from caveman to almost younger caveman.
Man, shut your VTubing loving ass up.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong. That's not the same haircut you had.
What?
And the beard.
Oh, those old commercials. Yeah. That's when I had my longer hair, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that and the beard. I couldn't help but think of that.
I mean, fun fact: when I would go to church, at the Spanish board, a lot of the kids would be saying like, "Jesus is here," because I used to have long hair to my shoulder and a big beard. People were like, "Jesus came to visit."
Nah, it's just Jesus.
That's what I said, Jesus. My hair was like super long and it looked like Jesus, and all the kids were saying that. See, this is why you start with different subjects and you go off in tangents. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's basically how you do it.
That's how you're supposed to do it, but we didn't really do it last time.
We didn't have a place to really truly start.
Why did Yankee Doodle stuck a feather in his call macaroni? Man, I ain't no goddamn white European expert. Figure out your sail.
It's only the second one. Once we get used to each other, I think it'll go along smoothly.
Yo, use each other. Whoa, yo. That's kind of. Oh wait, I can't say that. That's kind of sus.
If you don't say
you,
it, it's
you
homophobic.
can edit it out.
If you don't say it's homophobic, because now you're not allowing them representation by mentioning about them.
Oh yeah, I can't use the LGBT tag. We don't have someone here this episode. Fuck.
Quick, Nona, say something.
He's not here. Fuck.
Penis.
Yo, he came back
What?
just to say penis.
There's no representation.
I guess we know what he's been doing all this time.
Actually, wait.
What have you been sending him?
Are furries part of the LGBT? Do furries have
I
their own
love
tag?
big black men.
Stop! Get out of here. No, actually, don't get out of here. You're part of this group. What the hell?
BBC.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
They're boredom.
What?
Here's your LGBT thing.
You're not even gay.
I'm bi. Because I
Man,
said goodbye.
get the fuck out of here.
You don't. Pretty sure you don't get a term, right?
No stop. I mean, no stop. Are you bi? So you can get rejected by both people.
I'm bi because I said goodbye.
Get the man. Shut the. Get your fucking big chili ass out of here.
Boredom, I know your ass pulling Nona's hair back ain't talking.
What the fuck? Who's telling you about our conversation? I mean, what? Yeah.
Let's be honest. Nona's the one pulling Boredom's hair back.
Nah, bro. I ain't a bottom.
Boredom being the bottom we like.
Nah. What is this? Nah.
It's giving him flashbacks.
Oh! My bad. Okay.
Boredom, please tell me you're not one of those milk before the cereal type of people.
I think it takes the hammer to the spoon,
Oh no.
knocks it in, and then it, like those like
Wait, what did
on
you
those
say?
typing.
What? Say that again?
Which one?
I'm one person that what?
Me or him?
You stupid. Something about milk and cereal.
I said, please tell me you're not one of those people that puts the milk in before the cereal.
I bet he dips his Oreos in what?
Okay,
Oh,
now
I
speaking
mean,
of this, how about we settle a debate I have with my
milk
brother?
for cereals actually good because
Do you put
it
the
stays
chocolate
crunchy.
syrup into the glass first
Imagine not liking
or the
soggy
milk
cereal.
when making chocolate milk?
That's disgusting,
Honestly, I switch. Bro,
both.
some cereals are better when they're soggy.
bro.
Because
You know
he
you have the
always
wrong
complains
opinion.
when
You
I
should be
put the milk
quiet.
in the glass first, pour in the
Boredom,
syrup, and
I
then
know
stir
you
it.
ain't
Man,
talking.
no,
That's
you
not
you
Put
why
puts in
you
the syrup at the
talk-
bottom,
get the-
pours the
outta
milk
here,
in.
get
I'm like,
outta here.
he doesn't even stir. There's still.
I know
a
you, Jack
syrup.
Black.
Oh,
Look
shut
at
up.
you.
Okay,
Say
you know
talking.
No, I get you.
Man,
No, if you don't
saying you
stir-
don't have soggy cereal. Man,
No,
you take this soggy
no.
shit
Look
up
at
your
bad
ass.
host, man.
Shush.
Hey, yo.
He doesn't even
Go
stir.
Man,
yo,
shut your
dude, shut up.
bug up.
It wouldn't be so much of a problem
That's
if he didn't stir.
kind of sus.
Yo,
to be
the way
honest.
who invited you? What you interrupted me for? What?
At least I'm not
What are
trying
you
to
talking
be a wannabe Jack Black.
Huh? What? Everyone, no, not everyone. Just start talking at once, I guess.